are better than you guys. You only do good things because you want a reward or you don't want to be punished. But atheist people, when they help a poor person or they are kind to somebody or they do something else good, they do it from their heart because they are good people. You religious people, you're selfish. You're doing it for a reward. If you don't get a reward, you wouldn't do it. So who really is the good one? Huh? But that's not true, is it? Because every time you do something which you consider good, your brain releases happy hormones, dopamine, endorphins, and so on. And if your brain didn't give you that instant chemical reward, sort of like a hit of a drug, then you wouldn't be motivated to do the good things that you're doing. So you have, rather than religious believers, an instant gratification. While we really do things out of sympathy and compassion as much as anybody does, and I believe that the statistics show that religious people are generally more charitable than non-religious ones. But equally, the reward they're expecting is a long way in the future, but you are looking for a reward right at that very moment. And the moment your brain chemistry stops giving that reward, you'll stop doing that. And that's the reason why people who have a different brain chemistry, such as sociopaths and psychopaths, get a reward in terms of chemical rewards, in terms of hormones that make them feel good when they make other people suffer. And so, if your brain chemistry is different, if you don't have a soul, if you haven't created the soul, there isn't a genuine criterion of right or wrong, then right or wrong is whatever your brain chemistry makes you feel. And if your brain chemistry works in a way where the suffering of others makes you feel good, then how can you say that your brain chemistry, that makes you do good things, is more objective than that of a psychopath? You cannot. Ultimately, good and bad is meaningless without an objective standard. It's meaningless unless you have a choice. When on atheism or on materialism, you're hostage to the chemistry of your brain and to the movement of your atoms. You don't get to choose. But those of us who believe that God created us and breathed His Spirit into us and has given us a sense of wrong and right for which we are unanswerable, that we have a conscience which leads us on right or wrong, and where we falter, we take our guidance from His word because He is the one objective standard of good and bad. On atheism, you have absolutely no grounds to decide what's right or wrong, and you certainly can't claim that you're doing good with no expectation of reward because your reward is coming in a far more instant form than the one which religious believers are expecting. Thank you.